moving on swiftly. Flipping mixtape reviews.
Okay, we're here. Let's start off with Desiigner.
You want to start off with Desiigner, yeah?
Yeah, let's start off with
You need
Desiigner.
to redo it on the thing.
What?
Because I've put it as Future first.
Okay. All right. So I listened. Remember Panda?
Did I holler you about it?
I think you did. Yeah. You tweeted me. You told me I better listen to Future and Designer's mixtape, and I did. I downloaded them. I listened to them both.
And you listened to Designer first.
I've still been listening to Future's mixtape, but we'll get on to that later.
Okay.
Designer's mixtape. I listened to it once. I had enough. It sounded like
I had enough.
It sounded like the mixing was crap.
What?
No
way.
The songs were crap. Like most of them were crap. I think there was a couple songs that were good. That were okay.
I slightly agree with that.
But the majority of them sounded like it sounded like he recorded all this stuff before he recorded that, Panda that was actually good. So it was like loads of crap songs on his come up, and then a couple songs that he might have made after he was with Kanye or something. That's how it sounds to me. That's probably not factual, but so Panda was good, even though I thought he was a mediocre rapper in it. Because he didn't really say much. I never really felt that he sounded like Future at all. Everyone keeps on saying that he sounds like Future. I disagree. I don't think he sounded like Future at all on that track. The first verse and chorus was good, and then it became repetitive, and then the last verses were mediocre. And on this thing, I didn't know what to expect in it, because that was the only song I heard from him, and it was just on a whole. From the first track, it was dog shit, fam. I think one of the tracks, I think it was the second track or something, he actually did sound like Future on the second track or something.
Oh my god.
And I was like, okay, he sounds like Future here. But anything else he done, like it sounded like he was doing some weird shit. He was just still trying to find himself, innit? It doesn't seem like he knows who he is yet, or we don't know who he is or what he's trying to be, because everyone says that he sounds like Future, which he did sound like on one track, I believe. But the rest of them, I just think it's just really, 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 really crap from him.
Alright, cool. That was Jay's review. Wait, one question.
Haven't listened to it again since.
One question. So you think out of all the songs you heard of Desiigner, that second track, Caliber, is the only one that you think he sounds like Future on?
I think so. I think that's the song. Might be the song, or it might be the one after it. But it's around the first 4 songs, definitely.
Alright, cool. I disagree.
Okay.
I think he sounds very much like Future. When I heard Panda for the first time on Kanye's album, I thought it was Future and I was gassed. And then I found out it was someone called Desiigner.
But that's because he had the Future drop before the fucking song.
Maybe, yeah.
So it already planted into your head that maybe Future's going to be on this song at some point.
Maybe.
So when you heard that vibe, you just automatically assumed it was Future. Now, I heard Panda before that, and I just heard that loads of people were saying he sounds like Future. And I listened to it, and he didn't sound like Future.
No,
he just sounded like a new guy.
When I first
using
listened to
auto-tune
Panda, I went and listened to the
and
original.
using Future's.
I thought it sounded like Future.
Kind of using the same kind of flow that Future's using, but loads of people are using that same kind of flow, like Young Thug I guess Young Thug's more melodic.
Nah, Young Thug's way more melodic. Yeah.
But it's all that same.
Future has definitely sunned a lot of rappers, but this is his.
I don't believe
this is
so.
his real sound.
I don't believe so. It's just because he ain't made anything else, and he came out with that.
He sounded like Future majority of this mixtape. To me, he sounds like Future a lot. There was only 1 or 2 songs where I was like, oh, this is how you. It sounded like, oh, it sounds like you. I can hear your voice actually in this. But other than that, it's just Future to me. So when I heard Future's mixtape come out, and then I heard Designer's Future mixtape come out, I got gassed, innit? I was like, yes, 2 Future mixtapes in a week. This is great, innit? And that's what it was to me. This was very much like Future. But yeah,
Oh yeah, what's the mixtape called again?
New English.
New English, yeah. Let's let people know.
I agree with you that it does sound like a lot of songs were recorded before Panda and some songs were recorded after Panda with good music.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I don't think this was dog shit from start to finish. I feel like there's definitely...
I think Caliber was okay.
I think there was definitely fillers. I thought Caliber was okay. I thought Make It Out was okay. No, actually, I didn't think Make It Out was okay. I think
I don't even know
Shooters
the
was
names
okay.
of them. I just know that a lot of them were crap and some of them were good. And the sum was definitely less than 5.
I think Shooters was my favourite track on there. Apart from Panda, Shooters was a banger. Like, it's only 1 minute and a half. I feel like they only teased us with that because they knew it's a banger coming out. But I don't know. This is just my opinion on it. I thought all the beats were knocking hard. He sounds like Future on it. I can't complain, innit? Like it's just that vibe, innit? It's like that vibe of new ATL sound, innit? He's from New York. It's weird. I heard a couple elements where I thought like, yeah, this is Kanye-ish in the beats when like some extra like that bass sound that he does like that. I can't explain it, but it sounded like some bass sound. I think he's used it on Mercy before or something. I think we've talked about it before actually, how he loves banging it out. But no, overall, I don't think it was dog shit. Like,
Yeah, I think it was really, really crap.
so you're giving it like a 4 or a 3 then?
3, man.
Raw 3, you know. I'd probably give it as 5.
And it's only getting 3 because it's got a couple good tracks.
I'd give it a 5.
Like Panda and...
Out of
I don't even know
17,
the other ones.
it's 17. It's 14. Sorry, it's 14 tracks. I think there's about 4 good songs on there. So
That is whack.
yeah, I guess you're right.
That is dead. That's terrible. That's a terrible batting average, fam.
No, but the rest of the songs aren't whack to me. They're just mediocre.
There's a lot of whack stuff on there.
So
like,
that's why it goes just up
Not
to
even
5 for me.
mediocre, whack. Like, I'll give him a 3 just to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like,
Raw. It's peak for you, Designer.
really whack.
Sorry about that, Designer. I'm out here trying to support for you. Kanye's my favorite, so you already earned some brownie points for me.
Oh, yeah, and that
just for
song with
being part
Pusha
of the
T was
team.
whack.
No, I thought that was good.
Pusha
That
T
one of-
was
that's one of the
mediocre
4
on
that I
there as
thought was
well.
good.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
out
think
here, Designer, man.
I think Pusha T made a terrible decision signing Designer. He should have just signed the song. Like, I don't think Designer's got anything. Yeah, I remember when I was talking about the fluke. Designer's got the one fluke. Everything else, he's just gonna put out dog shit, fam. He's never gonna have another good song. It's just gonna be like McConan.
Designer, I'm out here rooting for you, mate.
You can root for him as much as you like. He ain't gonna change the facts.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll evolve into a good artist over time. Like,
He needs to stop
he
signing
shouldn't have
Future,
rushed.
though.
Shouldn't have rushed this mixtape. Even though obviously he did need a project out, he should have put out an EP. If anything, just put out all the good songs.
Yeah, I agree.
All these dead
He should have
songs
made it a 4 or
didn't
5
need to
track
go
EP.
out. Because
Definitely.
now we got a bad taste in our mouth, and we're like, you know what, you're mediocre at
Yeah,
best.
because he was already getting a lot of stick for the Future thing. Quickly, have you heard his Double XL freshman freestyle?
Yeah, it was crap.
Okay, yeah, because we need to talk about that because that Timmy Turner shit is popping in these streets. So
Yeah.
you thought it was crap?
Yeah.
Have you read the lyrics to it? Because people are trying to say the lyrics are actually deep.
I've saw someone try to say that it was deep, but I thought he was doing a joke.
No, it's actually not a. I don't know. Maybe it could be like a joke.
I don't care if the lyrics are
People are
deep.
trying to say the lyrics are deep.
I don't care if the lyrics are deep. It
just
was
sounds
shit.
whack. Okay.
It was shit.
Have you heard it with the beat under it as well?
Shitly, and it was boring and whack, and the melody was off, and it was just bad. Like, I don't care if you're saying the deepest shit and what you're saying is great, which what he's saying wasn't great. It wasn't great lyrics. It didn't flow together well. It wasn't like written well as a song. It was just mediocre, and it sounded crap. So
Timmy Turner.
it doesn't matter if he was talking about little white kids shooting up schools and whatnot. That doesn't make it a great song at all.
Hey, Designer, I thought that was wavy. When I first heard it, yeah, I thought it was dog shit, fam. I thought it was garbage. I thought this is terrible. What is this? Right? Then someone was like to me, "Oh, the lyrics are deep." Apparently, I went on Genius. I read the lyrics. I was like, "These aren't deep." I went back to him. I was like, "Is this what we're classing as deep?" Yeah. I was like, "Fam, I need to go listen to some Jay-Z and Nas. 'Cause I don't know what's happening to the kids these days. Because man's just talking like normal shit. Like this is just what's going on in life. This ain't deep. Like man didn't even word it in like a deep way and like they weren't deep basically." But then I heard it with a beat underneath it.
Okay.
And I thought...
I haven't heard it with a beat underneath it.
No, I heard it with a beat with it and I thought, this sounds good. And then I kept listening to it and then I swear it just catches...
It could eventually be catchy and sound good if you listen to it enough times and it's got a knocking beat behind it. But at its core, you know that it's shit. It's just dog shit with sugar sprinkled over it. And when you sprinkle enough sugar and enough ice cream, when you eat a piece of that dog shit, it tastes alright.
You know there's an actual song coming out? No, Timmy Turner song with Travis Scott on it. Travis Scott made the beat.
Okay, Travis might be able to save it.
Alright, when this song comes
Travis
out,
makes mediocre stuff sound great. Like that's what Travis is the king of. He makes mediocre sound great.
Drake's the king of that.
No, I think Travis is more mediocre than Drake is.
Oh, you're saying yeah. Of course, Travis is more mediocre.
Yeah,
I'm saying I'm talking in the sense of he will take a mediocre thing.
I'm talking Travis makes his lyrics are mediocre and he says mediocre things, but he says it in such a way and he
sounds wavy.
Yeah. He just makes mediocre stuff sound great.
He sometimes goes in though.
Sometimes, yeah. He has his days now and then, but usually it's just mediocre.
He makes bangers though.
Yeah, he makes bangers. He makes great songs. I'm not saying that his songs are crap. I'm saying he's making it sound great.
Yeah.
Probably like Future and Young Thug. They say those are mediocre stuff, but they make it sound great.
Yeah. Young Thug's getting better to me though.
Yo, thanks for listening, guys. If you want to check out the full podcast, you can click on the SoundCloud link in the description, or you can search for J Cartere or talk about it in the podcast section of the iTunes store, and you can find us there. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we'll see you next time.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you